Random House is the largest general interest trade book publisher in the world. As of 2013, it is part of Penguin Random House, which is jointly owned by German media conglomerate Bertelsmann and global education and publishing company Pearson PLC. History. Early history. Random House was founded in 1927 by Americans Bennett Cerf and Donald Klopfer, 2 years after they acquired the Modern Library imprint from publisher Horace Liveride, which reprints classic works of literature. Cerf is quoted as saying, "We just said we were going to publish a few books on the side at random," which suggested the name Random House. In 1934 they published the first authorized edition of James Joyce's novel Ulysses in the Anglophone world. In October 1959, Random House went public at $11.25 a share. This move drew other publishing companies such as Simon & Schuster to later go public. Random House entered reference publishing in 1947 with the American College Dictionary, which was followed in 1966 by its first unabridged dictionary. American publishers Alfred A. Knopf, Inc. and Pantheon Books were acquired by Random House in 1960 and 1961, respectively. Works continued to be published under these imprints with editorial independence, such as Every Man's Library, a series of classical literature reprints. In 1965, RCA bought Random House as part of a diversification strategy and later sold Random House to Advance Publications in 1980. In 1988, McGraw-Hill Education acquired the Schools and Colleges division of Random House Inc. Acquisition by Bertelsmann. In 1998, Bertelsmann bought Random House and it soon went global. In December of 2008, Random House announced a reorganization of its publishing divisions along with sweeping changes in executives and in staff. The reorganization consolidated and created 3 divisions: Random House Publishing Group, Knopf Doubleday Publishing Group and Crown Publishing Group. Random House has been the distributor for Shambhala Publications since 1974. They also currently distribute Rizzoli Books, National Geographic Books, Steerforth Press, Wizards of the Coast, Vertical Inc., Wellcome Books, The New York Review of Books, Titan Books, Other Press, Kodansha Manga, Hatherley Press, North Atlantic Books, Monticelli Press Books, Sasquatch Books, and DC Comics. Random House also has an entertainment production arm for film and television, Random House Studio. One release in 2011 was One Day. The company also creates story content for media including video games, social networks on the web, and mobile platforms. It is one of the largest English-language publishers, formerly known as the Big Six, now known as the Big Five. Merger with Penguin. In October 2012, Bertelsmann entered into talks with rival conglomerate Pearson PLC over the possibility of combining the respective publishing companies, Random House and Penguin. The merge was completed on the 1st of July 2013 and the new company is Penguin Random House. Bertelsmann owns 53% of the joint venture while Pearson owns 47%. At the time of the acquisition, the combined companies controlled 25% of the book business with more than 10,000 employees and 250 independent publishing imprints and with about $3.9 billion in annual revenues. The move to consolidate was to provide leverage against Amazon.com and battle the shrinking state of bookstores. Headquarters. The publisher's main office in the United States is located at 1745 Broadway in Manhattan, in the 684-foot Random House Tower, completed in 2003 and spanning the entire west side of the block between West 55th Street and West 56th. Its lobby showcases floor-to-ceiling glassed-in bookcases filled with books published by the company's many imprints. Earlier addresses were 457 Madison Avenue, New York 22, NY, 20 East 57th Street, New York 22, NY, and 201 East 50th Street, New York, 10022. For a listing of divisions and imprints' international branches. Random House, Inc. maintains several independently managed subsidiaries around the world. The Random House Group is one of the largest general book publishing companies in the UK and is based in London. The group comprises 5 publishing companies: Cornerstone Publishing, Vintage Publishing, Ebury Publishing, Random House Children's Publishers UK, and Transworld Publishers, boasting more than 40 diverse and highly respected imprints. Its distribution business services its own imprints as well as 60 other UK publishers. The Random House Archive and Library is located in Rushden in Northamptonshire. The Random House Group also operates branches in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and India as part of its overseas structure. In Australia, offices are in Sydney and Melbourne. In New Zealand it is based in Glenfield, Auckland, while Random House's Indian headquarters are located in New Delhi. Verlags Gruppe Random House was established after Bertelsmann's 1998 acquisition of Random House, grouping its German imprints under the new name. It is the second largest book publisher in Germany with more than 40 imprints, including historic publishing houses Goldman and Hayne, as well as C. Bertelsmann, the publishing house from which today's Bertelsmann Shea and Amp Co. KGaA would eventually evolve. Verlags Gruppe Random House is headquartered in Munich, employs about 850 people, and publishes roughly 2.500 titles per year. Penguin Random House Grupo Editorial is Random House's Spanish-language division, targeting markets in Spain and South and Central America. It is headquartered in Barcelona with locations in Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Uruguay, and the United States. From 2001 until November 2012, it was a joint venture with Italian publisher Mondadori. Upon Bertelsmann's acquisition of Mondadori's stake in the JV, the name was kept temporarily 4 months. Some authors published by Penguin Random House Grupo Editorial include Dr. C. E. Acute S.A.R. Lozano, Jordi Rosado, Dr. Nancy Alvarez and Alberto Sardinas. Random House of Canada was established in 1944 as a Canadian distributor of Random House books. In 1986 the company established its own Indigenous Canadian publishing program that has become one of the most successful in Canadian history. Until January 2012, it used to hold a 25% stake in McClelland and Amp Stewart, with the remaining 75% being controlled by the University of Toronto. It is now the sole owner of McClelland and Amp Stewart. In late 2009 and early 2010, respectively, Random House discontinued the Japanese joint venture Random House Kodansha, which had been established in 2003, and also divested the 4-year ownership of Random House Korea. The company has since named Random House Australia Managing Director Margie Seal responsible for exploring and evaluating potential future business opportunities in Asia.